Oh, good morning. You must be dressed. Perfect, right? Please call me Bev. Thank you. Now, this is your first tutorial since you started on the Scandinavian Studies course. I'd like to find out something about you. Why did you decide to take this course? Well, my mother is Spanish, and also we always lived in England. She used to talk about her home a lot, and that made me want to visit Denmark. We have the evidence my mother usually went on her well, but whenever her relations or friends were in England, they always came to see us. I see, so I assume you already speak Danish, one of the languages you'll be studying. I can get by when I talk to people, but I'm not super accurate. Now you probably know that you spend the first years of the course apart. Have you had any thoughts about that? I'm really looking forward to it, and also it must seem the obvious place to go because my family connections are trying to spend the time in Iceland. Oh, I'm sure it can be arranged. Do you have any plans for when you graduate? A lot of students go on and take a master's degree. I think the first years of the undergraduate course will be enough for me. And writing, I'm interested in journalism, and I highlight this of moving to Scandinavia and writing for magazines. I'd find more creative than just dating, which I suppose most graduates do. Okay, now how are you finding the courses you're taking this term? Yes, well, I'm really enjoying the one of Swedish cinemas. Let's continue next time, but the ones of Scandinavian literature that's running at the moment will be replaced by more specialized courses. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested in watching Danish television programs, there's going to be a course on that the turn after next. That sounds good. Have you started thinking about the literature paper that you have to write in the next few weeks? Yes, my first choice would be to do something on the Icelandic exercises. The trouble with them is that a lot of people choose that topic, and it can be difficult to hold up the post you need. Why not leave that more another time? Right, you might find modern novels of the 19th century playwright interesting. I read or seen several plays in translation, so that could be a good idea. Fine, I put you down for that topic. Right, so what you would advise me to aim at in the paper? First, I suggest you avoid talking one writer and going into a variety of details. That approach certainly has its place, but I think you first need to get an understanding of the literature in the context of the society in which it was produced, who it was written for, how it was published, and so on. I also think that's more fruitful than placing in between the history of the genre. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Could I ask for some advice about writing the paper I'm working on about the big case? I have to do that this week. I am a bit struck. Of course, have you decided yes what to write about? No problem. There's so much that seems interesting. Viking settlement in other countries, German mythology. Well, the address is one you read an assignment a student wrote last year, which is kept in the library. It's short and well focused, and I'm sure you'll find it helpful. I give you the details in a moment. This books usually cover so many topics. It can be very difficult to choose just one. Okay, I've done the of the few about the Vikings that came out earlier this year. So I watched that again, and it's the one I'm thinking of. I ignore it. It's more fantasy than reality. But I've got a recording of documentary that you should watch. It may sound interesting, provocative points, which I think will help you to focus your topic. Right. So then soon I will count an outline. Yes, choose headings for different sections of this stage, and then you should start looking for simple articles and books to draw on, and take notes which you organize according to those headings. I see. Then put short phrases and sentences and polyparts under each headings. make sure that this skeleton makes sense and flash properly before writing up the paper in full. Okay, thanks. That's very helpful.